Salutations, viewers. You are merrily met. Welcome to the Renaissance Fair that is Vampire Bloodbath at the LPN. I am your master of ceremonies, Jared Logan, and today we're talking about our greatest fears. Last time I made it, this is a horror game, and it's about fears sometimes. Were you actually ever scared while we were playing? People say it's impossible during a role-playing game as a game master to get your players to be actually scared.
Wes has creeped me out.
When you were the head of the Malkavians, when you were the
Orla O'Reilly?
Orla, old Irish woman,
Yeah.
that was frightening.
Yeah.
There were definitely like disturbing moments.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're saying I'm doing a good job.
I think so.
Oh, yes.
Oh, yeah.
Was this just fishing for compliments? Was at the top.
That's what I was doing, but I do want to talk about, what we're most afraid of. And last time I made you guys go first with your secrets. So this time I will talk about my greatest fears first.
Okay.
And then if you feel moved to, you can share your fears, okay? My greatest fears, kidney stones. My wife leaving me.
Okay.
Being the subject of a GoFundMe. That's my number one.
Yeah.
Terrified.
Pretty bad.
Terrifying. Yeah.
Truly.
Okay.
Truly blood chilling.
Yeah. So would anybody else like to share their fears?
I know, honestly, it goes hand in hand with what we were just discussing right before we started shooting this, and that is ever having to date another man ever again. I think that's one of my biggest fears. And second biggest fear, most bodies of water.
Water,
Throw that out there. I don't like swimming. I don't want oceans. I'm fine with a pool as long as I have a noodle. But other than that,
She's a noodle popper.
You don't like to go in the ocean?
no.
Oh.
No, I don't like the
bad.
and Henry calls me noodle popper because I was sitting on a noodle that had disintegrated at points, and while I was sitting on it, it exploded underneath me.
Her
and
weight
then
popped the noodle.
the weight popped the noodle. That's what Henry said.
And you call her noodle popper?
Yeah.
Noodle popper.
It was at my father's funeral weekend too, and then the whole family was just like,
Noodle popper, noodle popper.
noodle popper. So I guess that's also a third biggest fear of being a noodle popper again.
Jesus Christ.
Having your family mock you.
The snapshot of this family that I'm getting is out of control.
It was a pretty good weekend for us.
It is kind of wild that you were like, let's bury Papa and have some pool time.
Get in the pool. Oh, yeah.
To be honest, that is the only way our family can communicate.
Yeah, is in the pool.
In the pool. In the
Submerged.
Yes.
Yeah.
To that, teeing off that, this maybe is not as viscerally personal as the medical fears, which are probably number one. Yeah, you're to have a doctor enter a room and being like, sit down.
Right.
But on the sort of just weird tip, being underwater in darkness and having anything loom out of darkness. Underwater in the dark, something comes out of the darkness of the water. I get kind of chilled even watching undersea camera footage of squids and stuff.
Right. Okay. Interesting.
There's a highly specific, I think, kind of name for something that I've seen on the internet that is an even more specific of man-made stuff under the water or mechanical stuff, like submechanophobia.
Wow.
You're afraid of submarines.
Yeah, if I was down there in a big old submarine, if the Red October came plunging out of the darkness.
Yeah.
But it would be more so if I was down in the water and I saw a statue, a submerged statue is creeps me out.
There's a movie with Kristen, what's her name, from the Twilight series called Underwater, which I think the whole thing is just stuff looming out of underwater blackness.
That's made just for me.
Oh my
Let's
gosh.
do a YouTube where you do reaction video to that movie.
Okay. Yeah.
Just him screaming.
Yes.
Great. So that'll be some fun monetizable content.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Great.
Have you ever been in a deprivation tank?
I've never been in a sensory depth tank. No.
Okay. I just was wondering if that would really crazy heighten it or if it would help.
I would not
Because you
like to
know-
be in a sensory depth tank.
You'd be surprised, man. It's kind of fun. All the mushrooms come back.
I've never taken mushrooms.
Oh, then you might be
then
terrified.
it'll be scary. Yeah, I think that'd be scary.
The only thing I've ever had is marijuana in very small doses.
Me too.
Really? Oh no, you've had other things.
Yeah, I've had other things.
Well,
And my
I just
worst
think
fear-
drugs are. Hold on for a second, Henry. I just think that
Not cool, man.
drugs are sort of taking them is sort of weak. Okay, go ahead.
You know, I'm fine with it.
My greatest fear is being underestimated.
No, it's not.
Heights. Heights are big.
You're gonna go heights.
Yeah.
My biggest fear is being underestimated. Is like saying my biggest weakness is I work.
I work too much. Yeah.
I care too much.
Yeah.
I care too much. Honestly, I have a completely there's a massive fear that I'll never get involved in, which is being in a space. I don't want to be in a spaceship. And even being an astronaut to me is the scariest fucking concept ever.
Yeah.
Being in space. It scares the hell out of me.
Yeah.
And I just got diagnosed with a light form of agoraphobia.
Interesting.
Welcome. Congratulations.
So technically, I have a real one.
But okay, wait. So astronaut, you're in a tight enclosed space. So you'd be, but the outside space of it.
Well, you know what it is? It's this. It's like you have a specific fear. Mine is like the idea of being Major Tom. What's his name? From David Bowie. Yeah.
Yeah.
Flighting through.
Yeah. Like in 2001 where Hal kind of flings the guy into space and he's just
Oh yeah.
hurtling silently
yeah.
through the void.
Sandra
And then
Bullock
they're
and
just
Gravity.
Like, can you hear me, Major Tom?
That's my
can't.
worst fear.
Can you hear me, Major Tom? He's
Yes.
not answering. He
Asking,
can't
yeah.
hear you.
No, because he's dead. He's already dead.
He's
But
already
that is my worst fear.
Well, I gotta say, your fears are really specific. He's afraid of going into space, something that will never happen, and Ross has to be submerged and have something coming at him.
Because otherwise, we're completely unafraid.
I mean, also being abandoned by all my friends and loved ones.
Yeah. I
Right.
just have to be around my family.
Well, yeah, I am scared of
Yeah,
that.
Jackie's is very relatable. It's
Thank
like
you.
People who are related to you are terrifying.
Thank you. Yeah.
Sitting on disintegrating pool noodles.
Yes.
Papa Noodles, and it's
And
just
I-
because of what she's amassed in weight.
And I think that my fears are also super valid too. So Jackie's fears are valid and
Thank
my
you.
fears are valid, but
Theirs
Ross
not.
and Henry's are not.
Thank you.
Okay.
Appreciate
And that's how it breaks down.
this.
Yeah. Fair's
Well,
fair.
I'm glad we figured this out.
Yeah, let's begin the show. New York, Gotham, the Big Apple. Bite into this apple and you'll get a mouthful of blood. It runs through the gutters. It's smeared across the benches on the subway platform. I actually saw that when I lived in New York. It trickles down the stone edifices of the great size. That's the line. It trickles down the stone edifices of the great skyscrapers. Nailed it. From Brooklyn to Queens, from Harlem to City Hall, this city is drowning in blood. But you're kindred, and for you, this is the greatest city in the world. The year is 2012. The last podcast on the left is 1 year old. They haven't really found their footing yet.
No.
A lot of people think it's not going to work out. They're making no money at it. But they're going to persevere. Breaking Bad is on the TV. And according to the Mayan calendar, this is the year the world ends. Maybe in fire. Maybe in ice. Maybe a great pandemic will sweep over the globe. A respiratory disease that makes people choke on their own lungs as they shrivel and die inside of their chests. Just think about it. Your children, your parents, laying there unable to breathe. It's a pretty sobering thought. Or maybe. Sorry. Or maybe it'll all end in a bloodbath.
Splart.
Here we are. Welcome back to the show. vampires having bloody, problematic adventures in New York City.
I hope that plague thing doesn't happen.
Oh, that'd be terrible.
That's today's adventure.
No.
Just kidding. Let's do our bookkeeping up top. Healing. I don't think anybody took any damage last time. There wasn't a lot of fighting. Oh, there was some damage on the willpower front.
Yes.
Yes, and I have bad news for you. Because that took place in front of an audience of other kindred, that is aggravated willpower damage.
Oh.
So what do I do to get rid of it?
You have to spend a lot of time thinking about your purpose in life. And I'm not even totally joking.
Oh.
You are out those 2 willpower for now.
Okay.
And because today's episode is not, there hasn't been any kind of time jump. Nights have not passed. We're going straight from the last episode into this episode. It's going to remain for now. Okay?
Okay.
And I'm doing that specifically to punish Jackie.
I'll take it. I appreciate the punishment and thank you, Game
Thank you.
Master.
You're welcome for your lessons. All right. Starting hunger. We're going to keep the hunger from last time.
Okay.
Okay? Stains. We took some stains last time. Let's do our remorse rolls.
Oh,
Okay?
Sure.
So whatever. So you have your humanity on one side of the meter. You've got your stains on the other side, but there are blank squares in there.
Yes.
That's how many dice you're going to roll. If you get a success, you don't lose any humanity. If you fail, you lose humanity. How many dice are you rolling?
3.
How many dice are you rolling?
3.
Okay, let's see. Let's lose some humanity. Come on.
I got 3 successes.
No humanity lost, and you may remove your stains.
Fuck yeah.
2 successes.
You took stains too?
Yeah, I took
Yes, you
stains.
did. Yes, go for it.
2 successes.
Everybody succeeded. Yeah. You're holding on to your humanity, and that's a good thing because if it gets too low, things will get even darker than they are already, and things are getting dark. You get 1 XP from the last chapter because this is all part of one story.
Okay.
Last time and today. And let us talk about where the coterie is at and what their next steps are going to be. Would it be helpful to just sort of review what you learned?
Yes.
Yes.
Let's do that.
Let's put up the cork board.
Yes.
Let's start to thread the red string around.
Yeah.
Right. So you learned from the bottom feeders that the feud between the Toreador and the Nosferatu was somewhat engineered by a ghoul named Martin Romero, who was working with the Nosferatu, who sort of helped them attack a Toreador development, the Hudson Yards project, and did not reveal that it was a Toreador project. So the Nosferatu ended up kind of attacking the Toreador by accident, creating this feud.
Yes.
Okay? You also learned from Naysmith Price that the alchemical sort of grimoire tome you found in the Haven that was kind of half burnt and destroyed was a copy of a legendary manual created by a vampire named Jaeger that has some sort of formula in it called the Red Lion formula, which is some sort of formula that could bolster the blood of a vampire, making them incredibly powerful. But you learned that that was a fake, and that is probably, at least Naysmith's guess, is that's why it was destroyed, okay? Or thrown away, right? You learned that Mina Crandon wanted to get her hands on the film La Sang des Belles, right? Which, as far as Mel and Janine are concerned, was destroyed. But we, the audience, know it was not. That Wes still has it somewhere.
Yes.
But she wanted to get her hands on it. What else did we learn?
Well, we know that the pest control company
Yes.
that we know that attacked a group of Nosferatu right underneath these cities. We know that they were controlled. They worked through a company called Bullous Chemicals.
Yes.
Also is connected to Martin Romero.
Yes.
Because we know that they all met up at the Cavalry Cemetery, him with some other kindred,
And we
I
all-
believe you said. And people from, I believe it was from Bullous, themselves.
So yes, what was told to you by the exterminator that you interrogated was that he got the targets, the Nosferatu, where they were located, from this guy Martin Romero.
Yes.
And that later he became suspicious of the guy, and they followed the guy Martin to Calvary Cemetery.
Yes.
Which you happen to know was the current haven of the Demon Brothers.
Yes.
So it looks like this Martin Romero guy is definitely in cahoots with the Demon Brothers, the Tremere coterie, the Demon Brothers.
Yes.
Okay, you also know, because you just kind of touched on this here, that there's a company called Stinson NYC, and that company owns Bullous Chemicals. They own, well, I don't know if they own, but they were working with Knock Pest Control, the exterminators, and they also own a store called Amulet Antiques.
Yes, which we believe Mina Cramden.
Where she hangs out.
Yes.
Mina Crandon, yes.
Crandon,
Well,
where she hangs out.
Or
Or she might be.
auctions.
It seems that she has something to do with the antiquing
Yes.
business, the industry.
Right, because a long time ago when you talked to DeConti, one of the Ventru, he told you that she goes to auctions to try to acquire these sort of occult items, right?
One of which that we know is the film.
The film, right, because Naysmith told you that it was recently purchased at an auction.
And now that we know, and so that's pretty much the facts.
Did we find out if Naysmith gave that fake occult book, like what he did with it?
The fake occult book?
Correct.
If you would like, he could have handed it back to you, if you would like. He had it there with him.
But
He
it's
had it.
But it's a fake. It doesn't matter.
It is a fake. He tested it, and it dated from like the mid 20th century. It was not a real old alchemical manual from an earlier century.
So what this implies is that the Demon Brothers, and it would seem it's hard not to imagine what they're doing is flowing through anyone else other than Mina, are looking for these occult items. Maybe their end goal, the antique upon which their search is bent, is anything that could unlock this alchemical process, this red lion process that could empower a vampire to
And any clan who has access to that instrument could set and change the balance of power in the entire city.
indeed.
I just feel like a way that we could talk to Mina about all this is by bringing her something that is of occult and asking maybe anything she knows about how it was made and why it was made.
I don't think Mina is one to be directly engaged unless we are actively killing her. I think that what we need to do is go from underneath. I think the guy we need to find is Martin Romero.
Yeah. My theory is that he's been ghouled by the Demon Brothers would be my theory. He's sucking a little off the tap, so to speak.
Yeah, he's getting something.
Yeah, but I think the time has come where we gotta start pushing back. They burned down our haven.
Yeah.
And we
have to strike back.
Yeah, and one way we can do that is we know where they all hang out, which is at the cemetery.
If we can strike back at them directly, if Martin is working with them, maybe we could snap him up too.
Well, you think the three of us are gonna go over there and just round the three of them up?
No, don't. I trust Mel over here to throw his weight around in that way, but I'm not really built for that.
Yeah, don't worry about that. When it comes down to physicality, I think that I can arrange what we need to do. But I think we have to figure out, how do we surprise them?
We gotta work smarter, not harder.
Okay. So, you know that you want to strike back. I'm not sure you've decided where you're going to go yet, but I'll throw out some locations that were mentioned. Calvary Cemetery. We know that that's probably where the Demon Brothers are. Janine is, I think, bringing up the real concern of, can we fight that entire coterie, right? Then there's Bullous Chemicals. That's floating around out there. And the antique store is floating around out there. And you also have this name, Martin Romero.
First of all, let's find Martin Romero. Let's at least find him. Let's find out where he is, because we don't know anything about Martin Romero. We don't know. We only have is his name. We know his clan. Do we?
He, in case it wasn't made clear before, he is a ghoul.
So that he's unincorporated.
Right. So, I think the bottom feeders would have told you this. There are rarely ghouls who are Ronin, meaning that they, a little bit like Janine, take blood from whoever they're working for. It's tough to do because you have to break the blood bond or be sure not to work for the same person too often because you become bloodbound to them, right? But there are ghouls of that nature. So, exactly, unaligned, a freelance operator. That is what the bottom feeders would have told you.
Well, we know where he goes. We know that he goes to meet up. And can we figure out what he looks like? Is there a way for us to independently research him? Like, can I just go, first of all, through all of my papers and all of my stuff? Like, is there a way for me to have known his name or find out his name?
I mean, you first heard the name when you were interrogating the would-be exterminator.
Yeah.
I wonder if you got any. I mean, could you have gotten any more information from him before you?
Well, he's dead
Doesn't matter now.
But you do know that the exterminator told you that he was a representative of Bullous Chemicals and that he brought the chemicals to them.
We could check out the chemical.
knock, right? We went to knock when we didn't go to Bullous.
You went to knock pest control.
Went
That's
to
correct.
knock.
Let's go to
Bullous. Let's go to Bullous. And I say, but I think that we should pick up something to protect ourselves with on our way over there.
And definitely, we could maybe pre-screen by sending some of my friends up into the chemical factory.
Okay, no problem. So, why don't you?
Because we'll go down through the tunnels just like we'll always do this. Unfortunately, we got to go the Mel way.
Okay. You find Bullous Chemicals. It's, listed in all the directories. It's at 23rd Street and 4th Avenue in Long Island City.
Oh.
All right, so why don't we...
7 train.
We'll take the... Obviously, streetwise. I know how to get us over there.
Yeah.
And I know a way for us to, again, enter up through the bottom of the factory. Or can I figure that out? Can I roll for that?
You absolutely can roll for that. Let me ask this. Elysium happened, pretty late, and dawn is coming. So do you think that you sleep and then take it on the next night?
Yes.
In that case, as you rise the next night with your plans in place, you must roll a rouse check.
I think we...
Failure means you get hungry.
Yeah, I got hungry.
So you know the location of this place, that's where you want to go. And absolutely, if you want to figure out a way to get up under it, if there is one, I'll allow you to do it. Let's go ahead and have you make your intelligence plus streetwise roll. And you have a bonus to underground with streetwise, right?
Yeah. One, 2, 3 successes.
You can get very close in the sewers, but unlike, I think, an earlier location, Knock Pest Control, you can't really come right into the basement.
Got it. So as we're close, I'd love to build up some of my, get Bloomberg and Dinkins.
Yeah.
And I'd like to send them into the building
Okay, great.
to be our recon.
Okay, great. You're using Feral Whispers, so give me a rouse check.
There we go.
It's hard to not sing Feral Whispers. Dun, dun,
All right, got hungry again.
Yeah, we're getting real hungry.
Getting hungry.
Where are
All
you
right,
at? Where are you at?
I'm at 2.
Okay,
So
okay.
it's not bad, it's not bad. All right, here we go. And then, so I am going to do my Feral Whisper.
Yes, I believe it's a manipulation plus animalism roll.
So that is 1, 2, 3. and then 2, but I get 2 hunger dice.
Remember, you take out the black dice, you replace them with the hunger dice. Good?
Yes.
Okay, great.
All right, let's go. I want you to tell me every inch of this factory. 3 successes.
Okay. The rats pour out of the sewer grates, up out onto the street, running along the curb, over discarded fast food cups and through dirty used condoms and broken syringes.
Save one for me.
Until they sneak through the openings in the chain link fence that surrounds Bullous Chemicals. And they run into the building and they're gone for a while. And then soon they begin trickling back out toward you, one at a time, then in a clump of 3. And soon your rats are all around you.
Yeah.
And rats, you know, they don't know everything. They don't communicate like people.
No.
But they tell you poison, which makes sense. You know this is where they made the poison. And they tell you man.
Yeah.
There's a man there.
There's a man there. Oh, good.
All right. I could see if we could get a better look at this fellow, or this is almost what we knew. Let's. I'm gonna go in.
I'll be right behind you, because I can go invisible
Going right
too.
in through the front door?
I mean, we go invisible.
We gotta go in somehow.
Then I'd love to find a way to like scale the side and try and see if there's another entrance while they because I can't obfuscate.
And I want to be clear that I don't want to just like, hi guys, walk through the front door. If there's a more clandestine entryway, I will use it.
And I can help. I'll help him.
But I'll be.
Well, in fact, you know, the place is closed right now and the gate is locked.
Mm-hmm.
Are you using your invisibility?
I am.
And you as well?
Yes.
But you're unable to, so you're just kind of climbing over, right?
But I'm fast.
You are fast. I don't know if your speed would apply to this.
Okay.
Here's what I'd like. You guys can make athletics plus dexterity rolls to get over the fence.
Could I maybe change that to a wits plus larceny to get through the lock?
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah, can I use larceny?
Absolutely. Actually, why don't you help Wes, since Wes said he's doing it already, and
Yes.
I'll give Wes 1 die.
Okay. Just kind of oversee.
And Janine, if they open the lock, you don't have
Doesn't
to
matter.
scramble over
Great.
the fence.
That's a success on every die. 6 successes.
That's amazing. So you silently, like, take the padlock apart. This is just like a padlock on a big metal gate, but you were able to like pick it and you silently pull it off. And Janine, like, you can see them, but the second Wes starts messing with it, he becomes very dim and he's kind of hard to keep in your line of sight. Mel as well. And you can enter in, and if you don't mind, would you give me, because these guys don't need to, a stealth roll? Let's call it dexterity plus stealth.
And should we do rouse checks for unseen passage?
Yes, you should. Thank you.
I succeed.
and
Thank
hungrier.
Lord.
That hunger economy is a bitch.
It is, but
2 successes.
I almost want to flavor it because I imagine maybe just the way that this looks on Wes is it is almost like a film frame falling out of phase for a second, just almost like skittering out of sight.
Creepy. There is a front door. There are windows. They're a little high up, but you could probably conceivably like climb up to them.
Okay.
There is a loading dock that you saw when you were approaching, like around the back.
Okay.
And there's probably also a back door that leads out to a sort of area where they would have parked trucks, you know, storage of some crates and things.
Do we see any lights on?
You do see lights on. This is one of those city properties that's kind of lit up. There are like floodlights kind of making sure that
But within the building.
inside the building, yes. You see a light on in a second floor window.
Could I premonition to see it? Wait, you said second floor? Okay, we already know it's second floor, so it's fine. Or could I see where exactly he is or what he's doing inside?
The man?
Yes.
Your premonitions
Or what could happen when we go in?
Sometimes, they don't tell you exactly the thing you want to know, but if you just kind of like vaguely target them at something, maybe you'll get something about that place.
Okay. So I'm just vaguely trying to see if we would be able to catch him unaware with what he's doing.
Okay. Yeah, sure.
How do I always forget?
That's
it?
okay. You do a rouse check.
Oh, I do rouse check.
Yeah. I think for a provoked premonition.
Provoked, yes. And fail, but that means I
you get a point of hunger.
All right.
He's getting real hungry.
All right,
Not
we're
looking
getting hungry.
good for Martin Romero.
He's going to die.
Really not. No.
And I'm sorry, you said dexterity, or wait,
No, this is for
my-
your premonition. So
resolve and aspect.
resolve plus aspect.
Thank you. Two successes.
2 successes. I don't know how helpful this is, Janine, but you once again get this vision of something slinking among crates, moving upon pallets of material, slinking through it, and then red hair is visible, and you get an image of a lion soaked in blood, softly padding toward you.
See the red lion.
And it's inside of this building.
But it don't help. I think that we're going unseen. I'm walking around to the back door, and I'm going to stealthily try to open up the back door
Okay.
in order to enter into the
All right.
building.
Give me a larceny roll, a dexterity plus larceny roll. Janine, are you following them?
I'm definitely going through the back door. I'm definitely
get any-
trying to hide and do this quickly.
But I get no obfuscate dice.
No.
Even if I have unseen passage.
No,
It doesn't help.
I mean, it's already making you invisible.
Yes.
So, and in fact, sometimes doing actions threaten that invisibility.
Yes.
Right? Like, so if you were to like not get enough successes right now, and you're loud opening the lock, your invisibility would be forfeit.
Great.
You said the back door, and the back door is separate from the loading dock?
It's like
The loading dock is a separate thing, and that loading dock is shut right now with like those big corrugated metal kind of like
Okay.
doors that come down.
oh, hell yeah. 3 successes.
3 successes. That's quiet enough that you are able to quietly, open the back door. However, earlier Janine made a stealth roll, and I made a roll for whoever might be here. And that roll went pretty well for the person who might be here.
Okay.
So as you open this door, a man in a security guard uniform with a flashlight, and you can't quite see his face because he's shining the light out at you, looks right through Wes, right through Mel, right at Janine. And here's what he says.
Excuse me, I'm gonna have to stop you right there. We are closed for the night. Rules are rules, and I'm afraid they apply to everyone. Even cute goth gals like yourself, ma'am.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I was just like, I was looking around. I had to go to the bathroom so badly, and I was just wondering if there was any way. There's nothing around. All the bodegas are closed. Is there any way that I could come in and just use the restroom, please, sir?
Pee-pee
Please, I
or
have to go.
poo-poo?
I honestly, I don't. It's poo-poo.
I'm so
I'm sorry.
sorry.
Please, if you could just. No, but it's going to be very fast. I
I'm gonna
promise
have
you.
to ask you to
please.
leave. I'm sorry, and if you don't, I'll have to make a phone call to my bosses to find out what I
please,
should
we
even
don't
do
have to
next.
No, we don't have to do that.
They actually
Wait,
leave
wait.
instructions when
No,
people
we don't-
won't leave,
we
so
don't need
I'm
to do
kind of in
that.
the weeds here.
I know, and I completely understand. And I'm so sorry that you're in the weeds here. And I was just wondering if there was just anything that I could do to give myself to you so that I could please use your restroom, please, sir.
It sounds like you are making a seduction attempt.
Yeah.
I really liked the role playing. Give me.
Yeah, I'm making a fucking
disgusting.
I know, but what am I supposed to do?
Yes, use
All
your-
right.
Use your gothic wiles.
I'll unbutton the top, and just get a.
Just do it quick before I fucking snap his neck, all right? Because
What
I'm
am I
gonna snap his neck in 2 seconds unless you do it.
Just please leave and come back in the morning when the sun is shining.
Sir,
and,
I
and
just
normal
need to.
people are doing their
Please,
business.
please. And I want to put my hands on. Please, sir, please.
Woman,
I'll do anything.
I have not felt the touch of a woman in. Oh my God, I don't think I've ever touched a woman or felt one.
And how does it feel?
It feels naughty.
It does, and if there's one thing about me, I love being naughty.
Am I like big and mean?
You are, and I just feel like you're so. Honestly, you're so handsome. It was scary for me to even say.
What's my best feature?
Honestly, I think that it's your mouth.
Okay.
And your mouth, it's so big, and who knows what it's gonna say. And I feel like I can see what happened inside of your mouth from years before.
Are you gonna make this seduction roll, or am I gonna sneak behind this guy?
Make a manipulation plus subterfuge or persuasion roll. I think it should be subterfuge because
Subterfuge.
yeah, it's
I
making
would-
you sick to even say these things.
Yes, it is.
Manipulation.
Such a dirty girl.
Manipulation and subterfuge.
Yeah. Remember to give me those hunger dice for those 3 hunger.
I am so. This is, I think,
You have to kiss him.
this is the most disgusting thing I've done in this game.
Do you spit the semen out at the end, or do you swallow it?
Oh God.
Whatever you want me to do, whatever you want for me is what I guess I'll do. Wow. I'm gonna. I guess I have to be.
Are you gonna
use-
spend a willpower?
Only I
I can tell you're not really into it. Are you gonna
But
spend a
maybe
willpower?
he likes that. And maybe he's kind of into it because he never really has women talking to him anyway. And so maybe he's kind of into being like a subby in a way.
Well,
Call
listen.
me a coward.
Oh, you coward.
Thank you.
You coward security guard.
Okay, so you know what? We had a full failure here, which I've never really seen in this game so far.
really?
But
I'm here to provide.
I'm gonna leave it up to our NPC to decide whether this young lady enters the building or not.
I'll tell you what. Since you both want to have sex with me and take a really crazy shit, I say you can come in, but just for a little bit to use the bathroom.
Thank you
and to make
so
out with me.
much.
But I want you to use the bathroom first, and then
Okay.
you can kiss. You can.
Do you
make out
want
with
me to wash my hands afterwards, or do you not want me to wash my hands?
Yeah. Let's go. No wash, but wash your mouth out.
Okay.
And
But I want to make sure you can't hear me. So if you're going to be down here, could I just go upstairs so that you can't hear my
What you should probably do is take this opportunity to get inside.
I'm going to go inside.
All right, come inside. Come on inside.
And I guess we just shuffle past this horrible, horrible man.
As long as you don't reveal yourselves, you remain invisible and
Yeah.
undetectable to him.
As much as I would absolutely love to stab him in the fucking throat with a penknife from the desk, I think we're just going to move forward.
Moving in here through the back door of Bullous Chemicals, you are in probably the largest room, the kind of factory floor of Bullous Chemicals. And you are looking at least 5 huge vats, and you can smell the chemical stench coming off of them.
Do I know what it smells like?
It smells like the poison that was used against the Nosferatu and against the rats and against the people in the tunnels beneath the city. There are these huge vats. There's also a mezzanine level with controls for, it looks like, the vats and for an assembly line kind of apparatus that they have that is also on the ground floor with you.
Do we see any ways in which, like, how the people that were dispersing the poison, are there any of those packs in the room?
A really interesting question. Would you like to kind of poke around and look and try to find that?
Yeah.
Why don't you give me a wits plus investigation roll?
Okay, I will do that.
And I think that we could maybe, if you want to research down here, I think that we should try to go upstairs and find this guy.
Let's go to the mezzanine.
While we have our invisibility in check.
Okay.
Yeah. Great.
Okay, great. As you walk toward the mezzanine, Janine is looking for these packs. Let's have Janine make her roll first.
Another full failure.
You are unable to find the actual apparatus the guys use to spray the chemicals, the sort of things that are being used to package the chemicals here are like these 1 gallon kind of plastic bottles, and you find a lot of those kind of lined up on an assembly line thing, and you guys are moving toward the mezzanine level.
Yes.
And Janine is looking at this when suddenly gang, 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 one of the vats starts spraying out an enormous wave of the poison, and it's filling the room and spraying everywhere. I need to make a roll.
Uh-oh.
See, I need a lot of dice to do it, though.
No. Was this a setup?
Yeah. It always was.
Would you like to dodge or avoid this in some way?
Yes.
What are you doing?
Yeah. We are dodging it and
Okay.
To
avoiding it.
dodge it.
Okay, tell me how you're doing that.
Oh, fuck. Dexterity. I have no athletics. I'm gonna jump.
You're gonna jump.
Well, this is my thing. All right, so it's coming. Is there a stairwell? Like, is it a thing that
You guys were headed toward the mezzanine.
Yeah, so it's like a stairwell up.
So it's like the vat just tipped, and it's pouring a wave of it down onto the floor, and there's also like valves that have kind of exploded and are just spraying it into the air. Yeah, Ross, let me take your question.
Great. Could I argue for dexterity plus awareness, leaping into a area where I can quickly discern this wave would not reach, like a little alcove or maybe a nearby crate or empty vessel of some kind?
I'll let you make a wits plus awareness roll to have noticed this a little earlier, and then that will affect a subsequent physical or hiding or climbing roll, okay?
Right. A
Go
wits
ahead.
plus awareness
Yeah.
to find it? Okay, that's 3 successes.
3 successes for you. That helps you find it. You notice it's about to happen because you know what you notice?
What?
You notice the security guard on the mezzanine level turning knobs
Oh.
and pulling a lever.
What a sweet gentleman.
Yes.
Okay.
So you are alerted right before it starts happening.
Wait.
And now I'll allow you to take plus 2 dice to whatever subsequent attempt you take to get out of its way. What are you rolling?
All I got is dexterity. I have no athletics. I have no anything. This is sort of a very bad position for me.
Great, I like that. Go ahead and roll just your dexterity.
Wow, I had 2 successes.
2. Would you remember that, please? 2 successes, because it's going to be important in a minute.
All right. With the 2 bonus I got from that little awareness, I'm in the same position. I'm only rolling dexterity.
Boy, this is fun. Go ahead.
Okay. 2 successes.
2 successes. Remember that. 2, 2. Janine, what are you going to do?
I feel like, is there a way in which, is there anything that I see that I could climb up? Because in this wave, is there a possibility to get high enough that I would not be
You can
hit?
get up onto the mezzanine.
Okay, so
But there's a lot of floor between you and the mezzanine. But
I move fast.
you've got celerity too.
Yeah.
So would you please give me a dexterity plus athletics roll and add 2 for your celerity?
I love that.
Yeah.
I really love that. Okay, so that's this, and then that's this, but then I also have my hunger die, so I take away these 3. Okay.
Ooh, that's looking pretty good.
1, 2, 3, 4 successes, 1 skull.
Skull doesn't matter unless you fail. 4 successes. 2, 2, 4 successes. Let's see what the poison does. This huge wave of glowing green poison suddenly sloshes across the room to the tune of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 successes. And we know
Too happy about it.
that the poison creates aggravated damage in vampires. That's a lot of damage, except that Janine only takes 1.
Right, because I've got the
Well, you got 4
aggravated-
successes on your movement roll.
Oh.
Got it, but we got
so I
2.
only
Do we
take
get
1.
any?
That means you're taking 3 each, but That's fucking really harsh. So if you can give me any argument for how you get out of taking 3 aggravated damage right now, and by argument I mean a roll that you can make,
Well,
I'll listen.
I will say, I only had 2 dice. I had 2 successes on my dice, and he does not move fast. So I would say in this instance, he moved faster than he has moved in a long time.
Your argument is I did pretty well for me. I'm asking. I'm asking. Is there another skill or ability you can bring to bear to save yourself at the last minute? As this stuff, I'm gonna say this stuff is like around. It's at your knees right now.
I'll make an argument. Let's see how it goes. Now I made a Wits plus awareness roll to notice him do it.
Yes.
I had advanced knowledge of its coming.
And you got a 2 dice bonus for
I got
it.
a 2 dice bonus for it. Now I also am not the most physical customer in the world.
Right.
So it was difficult for me to leap out of the way. But with that split second of foreknowledge, could this roll be kind of what I was bargaining for earlier? A use of the environment, a clever use of the environment to counteract the effect of this goo coming at us. Could I attempt to do maybe a dexterity plus awareness, or a dexterity plus streetwise?
Are you using the environment, like the stuff that's around?
Because that's if I could grab like a tanker or something and throw it in front of us to block some of the. Because I have strength.
There's a door
and potency.
I could open and slam ourselves in. An open viaduct out of reach of the wave of goo that I could kind of hoist myself into.
Make a dexterity plus craft roll.
All right.
To use the equipment around you.
Protect us so I can do it with him?
Yeah, or you could just aid and we could make it all go on one roll, or you could go individually.
Well, I got good craft too.
Why don't you guys do individually?
My craft is not so good.
Rise and fall alone.
Other than film. Okay.
The sizzling poison gets higher.
Oh, fuck yeah. I got 4 successes.
3 for me.
4 successes and 3 successes. That's great. I'm gonna rule that you guys use like a big like slabs of like, you know, corrugated steel that are laying around to kind of put up a dam for a second until you can kind of back up onto the conveyor belt. Okay? That said, I did narrate that it did splash down around your knees, so you are going to each take 1 aggravated damage.
1 aggravated. Okay.
That was just for the 2 of them. Another
Just them.
one.
You are fine. You got up to the mezzanine, and you're on the mezzanine with the security guard who's currently like operating the little thing that emptied that entire vat onto you and your friends.
Satan lives! That's right! That's right! Do you know what they call me? Do you know what they call me?
Go throw him off the balcony.
I'm about to kill this.
Yeah, go fucking kill him.
Oh,
They call me Mr.
I mean, I don't know
Vampire.
if I'm allowed to say that I'm about to kill him, but I'd love to kill him.
Okay, you want to run after him and kill him? Oh, by the way, you're no longer invisible because you had to grab stuff and yeah. Okay, yes. Would you like to run after him
Okay,
and kill
no,
him?
I don't want to kill him. I need to subdue him, and I need to get him, and I need to tie him up.
Okay.
No, he's not worth the. He's not worth
not
anything.
worth it?
No, kill him.
All right, then I'm gonna suck him dry.
Well, let's.
We're operating under the theory that this very well could be Martin Romero.
Romero. That's the thing. That's why you say don't kill, but it's like, what if he's Romero?
Do you think he doesn't have any useful information?
It's just so hard to separate the man from the character.
I know
You
we want to
suck.
kill him. Yeah. Of course we want to kill him in real life.
People bring their past work into roles. That's why this is cast kind of like Hitchcock would cast things, where they bring all their previous work to bear. So yeah, hard to restrain the killer instinct. But I will say that Martin Romero may have some use to us. So I would argue for not killing. But that's obviously not an argument we can have in the middle of all this chaos,
No.
right?
And Janine is the one with the opportunity right now.
So
Janine,
do what you wanna do.
you can fleetness over to him.
I'm
and-
fleetnessing.
Okay, and he'll make a roll to defend himself, and you can you can make your attack roll. What are you going to attack with?
My mouth. I'm coming at him, mouth forward.
Okay, that is a strength plus brawl roll, but you take away 2 dice because biting someone is harder than punching them or kicking them or doing a normal brawl attack.
Oh, okay. So maybe I want to take that back.
Okay, no problem. You can take it back.
Is there anything I can see as I'm running really fast? Like, since we're up on a mezzanine in this lab of sorts, of anything that I could see to at least quickly subdue him to tie him up?
Wow. You can't attack him and grab something like that this round.
Okay.
But there's definitely like a big hose hanging off of a hook.
Okay, great. Then in my fleetness, I'd love to go grab that hose.
You do that, and he starts running. He starts running down the mezzanine towards some steps that look like they go up to a second floor kind of space.
Always running after these motherfuckers.
What are you guys doing?
Getting after him also.
Oh yeah, getting up right after him.
Okay, give me a Dex plus Athletics roll. I know that's not great for you.
Yeah, I'm just out of curiosity. Is there, again, I'm sorry to do a player thing. Is there anything environmental that we could use to our advantage? Like, is there like an interior in the way that these places might, like a crane dangling from girders that can move around based on controls?
That's cool. You want to...
I was trying to cut him off with a piece of machinery.
Well, let me be
Drop
clear about
something
the
on it.
environment, because sometimes in our theater of the mind, it's
Sure.
hard for us all to see it. So the floor of this big factory floor is now covered in the acid and poison.
Okay.
Then slightly above that, like you are in danger of falling into it, is the assembly line, sort of. And that kind of stands in front of these big vats, one of which is turned over right now. Then far over to one side, connected to the rest of the building, is a mezzanine level, meaning steps go all the way up, and there's kind of these catwalks looking around everything. And there are steps from that, and there's controls for the vats there, and then there are steps going up again to a second floor separate section of the entire factory. So having said that, I'm going to say that if you wanted to jump into a forklift to get across the floor to get closer to him, you could do that, but it feels like that's going to take like a couple
Take way more time. I was more sort of asking about a something attached to the superstructure of the building, in the way that these places might have something that could reach, grab vats, overturn them. It doesn't have that. So, sorry for the digression.
No, it's
we'll
okay.
run over to him.
No, that's okay. Yeah, I mean, I want to make it more interesting. I know
Well, I want to send the rats ahead of me.
you want to send rats.
Bloomberg and Dinkins. As I'm running, I want to send them in front of me, because they can move faster than me
Sure.
to chase after him.
So Wes and Mel are kind of up on the assembly line, the conveyor belt. The poison is right near them, like it's pretty high up, and you're gonna send your little rats after him.
But I have to go. Can I not? I can't get to the stairs.
You can, but it would require some Dex plus Athletics to kind of like jump and climb up there.
I want to throw my rat.
You
I'm gonna throw the 2 rats up to the
Been
mezzanine.
wanting to throw these rats since he got the goddamn
When in
rats.
doubt, throw your rats.
I'm gonna throw them up to the mezzanine to go after him.
All right, you pull out Dinkins and you pull out Bloomberg, and they look up at you. And as they're looking up at you and you're chittering to them, you see some of their friends float by dead in the sea of poison below you. And then you're gonna throw them up to follow the guy you think might be Martin Romero. Is that right?
My boy's away.
You put him away.
Yeah, I put
All right. This is one of those times in role-playing games that I love where we go, I'm gonna do this. No, I'm not.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do this. No, I'm not.
Not that one.
No, not.
I'm gonna do this. Describe what would happen? No, I'm not.
No. I'm just going to. We're just gonna run after him.
That's okay. I mean, I don't want to force you to run after him.
No, but I think that's how it's got to
I've
be.
heard a lot of great ideas. If you feel you will fall into the poison, let's have Dex plus Athletics rolls.
From all of
Up
us?
to 2.
No,
And it's,
you are grabbing the hose, and you
Grabbing
now
that
have
hose.
it.
Okay,
Two
great.
dice. 2 successes.
I got 1 success.
You're up on the mezzanine now, but Janine is ahead of you. She's closer to Martin Romero. You now have hose that you can tie him up in. Martin Romero's going into a separate room. What do you want to do?
I'm trying to see if I can flash my ass at him.
Give me a Dex plus Athletics, add your celerity.
Okay, yes, sir.
Okay. So let's go in our, sort of combat order where everybody tells me what they're going to do and then they do it, okay? So Janine, you move the fastest. You said that you're going to chase Martin right now.
Oh, yeah. I
if
want
that is in fact Martin.
Yes, whoever it is.
And
piece of
you
shit.
guys are on the mezzanine now. Are you chasing as well?
That's correct.
Okay, you know what?
You know what? I might
Yes.
split off and say, can I shut off the valves?
Yeah, you can do that.
Can I walk up the valves and close the same valves I saw him doing?
Absolutely, and I'm not going to make you guys roll, okay? We've established you're not the fastest or most dexterous, so you go, you're following behind Janine, you're shutting off the valves, and Janine, let's see how fast you go.
Okay. Oh,
I'm looking at four successes.
four successes.
4 successes. That's a lot, and I think that as Martin Romero is going into the other door, you arrive right behind him.
Great.
You are like a move away from being with them.
Right.
You have shut off the valves.
Great.
New round. What do you want to do this time?
If I got right to him, immediately jumping on his back to get him to the floor so I could start tying him up.
Okay, great. For you, I think that's going to be a dexterity or strength plus brawl.
Okay.
I'll accept dexterity because you're tying him up.
Okay, then I will take dexterity.
Okay, don't roll it yet.
Okay.
Wes, are you running to join them?
Yes.
Okay. Mel, what are you doing?
I honestly feel like, I feel like now it's when I'm most necessary, so I'm going to get in there.
You're going to run to join them. Okay, so you're going to arrive this turn. You're going to be a little behind, but you're going to act right now. Are you ready?
Oh, yeah.
All right, he's going to fight you back. I mean, he fights like
Shit.
a...
Like a little pansy ass
like a little
piece of
pansy.
garbage. Yeah.
But I'll tell you something. If you can get 2 successes, you've got him sort of grappled and restrained, and you have done what you've suggested, which is get him to the floor.
Okay. Yes! Yes!
What'd you do?
2 successes.
Okay. All right. You get him to the floor, and you've got the hose around
Can
him.
I go? Can I actually tie him up? I'd love to fucking tie him up.
Is
Can
this
I
what
tie
you
him
call
up?
foreplay, Janine?
I can't hear you because I took my thing off, and I'm glad I couldn't hear
Can't
him.
believe you tried to have intercourse with me, as if.
I say, what, you want the kiss of death? Is that what you're looking for? Because that's what you're gonna fucking get. You're not getting it right now as I'm fucking tying your fucking ass up.
You tie him up.
I'm not doing it nicely.
You tie him up, and Wes arrives, and Mel is still running along behind. New round, both Janine and Wes can act here, and Mel, you'll arrive this turn, okay? What are you gonna do, Janine? You've kind of got him tied up.
I mean, I'm definitely going to just punch him a couple of times in the face, just real fast, if I've got him down on the ground.
Ooh, what's my safe word? Is
I
it
can't hear you. I
bitch?
don't have the.
Wes just watches impassively this happen. Watches just Janine going to town on this guy who seems to be having the best night of his life, having his goth queen tie him up and beat him. And just after a couple of
I know he likes it, but I have to do it. Like, I have to beat the shit out of him.
like, please. I understand.
Mel has arrived. We're gonna go out of combat.
But if I may, it's like, you don't have to exert yourself when he's going to tell us everything.
And let's see if he does, actually. Let's go ahead and have that roll, because I know you're using Compel,
That's
Wes.
right.
Yeah.
Sure you don't want to hurt him while you do it?
And that requires no rouse.
No rouse.
Okay.
Manipulation plus dominate.
Okay.
3 successes.
Okay.
And that's...
Let me look at the mental 3 successes, you say?
Mm-hmm. That goes against his intelligence plus resolve.
Okay. He starts talking. And let's hear what he has to say.
Sing.
Listen, you don't have to kill me. I could be useful to you. I'll tell you everything. Mina Crandon has been feeding her blood for years. But she can't control me because I'm an alpha male, and her femininity makes her weak. No offense, Janine. Can I call you that? Janine?
I'm gonna kill you. Oh, I'm gonna beat your fucking head into dust.
She wants the Red Lion's formula. It wasn't in Jaeger's journals. She bought at the auction. She realized the formula is in the film. Last Stand, whatever it's called. She wants that film. If you give it to her, she'll probably let you serve her in the new world to come. I can even tell you where to find her. She's got a haven in Jefferson Market Library in Greenwich Village. The place used to be a woman's prison. She's in the old, unrenovated part. Now that I've been helpful, you think I could have a little taste?
Yeah, you can have a taste of
Can I have
something.
a taste of your blood, just a sip?
Absolutely, Bloomberg.
Baby's so hungry.
Little Bloomberg wants to do a little kiss to you.
Oh, okay.
He wants to give you a little kiss.
Yeah, have you met? Have you met our
Bloomberg?
No, I haven't met Bloomberg.
He wants to give you a little kiss.
Oh, I like rat's blood sometimes.
Oh yeah, right here, on your testicles. Come on, get him, Bloomberg. Get him, Bloomberg.
He's getting hard. He's getting hard. I'm all over the rack.
Shut up!
Yeah.
Quick question: does ghoul blood, is it like not good for you? Should we not suck him dry?
Suck him dry.
Ghoul blood is complicated.
Okay, yeah, I don't even think he's worth our fucking suck.
It's a little too Avril Lavigne for
I have a. I mean, I have a. Just while he's tied up. You don't wanna dispose of him?
Well, yeah, we gotta kill him.
Oh, I want to kill him slowly.
Oh yeah, but why? I don't think we have to worry about it. And I'll get down at his level. I don't think we have to worry about it. You worship Mina Crandon, the Red Lion of New York. She's your mistress.
Yeah.
The Demina whose will is your will.
Yeah?
That's right. Then we won't be doing anything terrible to you here. We're gonna give you a gift. You're gonna live your dream. She's gonna kill you herself. And I am going to use my dementation power right now to drive him insane.
Okay. Give me the roll.
Great. The way this works is a little,
Can we slice
More
his
complicated
penis
than that.
first?
I already tried. He likes it.
we could butterfly his dingus, yeah.
Give me the rat back.
Okay,
I want
look.
him to bite my balls again.
I'll just chime in as the storyteller to tell you his scrotum is in shreds right now.
Dang, thank you. We needed to hear that.
Yeah, it's manipulation plus dominate.
God, I love
God, your scrot is in ribbons, Romero.
Yeah, oh yeah.
If anybody wants to wrap a present, you can use it.
Your bag is absolutely ruined. It's 3 successes.
3 successes. So you talk to him and you bring your powers of dementation to bear. Let's hear it a little bit of it.
Great. And I think I will do it because that's what she wants. She has been feeding you her blood and overwriting your mind with her own. It's probably kind of hard to tell what's real and what's false. Can you even remember what it was like, Romero? Before you got addicted to her? Before you got used to the taste? You'll never know what it's like again. She's in your bloodstream and she's in your mind. There's only one way to free yourself, Romero. You gotta cut off the source. You gotta cut off the head of the lion to free yourself. Yet, you got to make a play. It's the only way you can be whole again. You gotta kill Mommy, Romero. You gotta kill Mommy.
Okay. You think that you may have been effective, although he doesn't seem to have changed much from before you
Yeah, he seems
tried to turn him insane and after you've turned him insane.
seems like the same creepy pervert.
Yep. He was
Let's just
crazy
throw him out a
the whole
window.
time.
Can't we just
Oh,
throw
yeah,
him
no,
out a
now-
fucking window at this
I
point?
mean, oh yeah, but
Oh,
I love,
see, I'm doing it.
Not
If this
to,
doesn't work, I'm just gonna throw him out the fucking window.
why do we use the poison? Why can't we just slowly
Throw him into the
slowly
vat.
disintegrate him from the toes up?
again, not to be a rules Ronald, but the way this works rules wise is each time I succeed on one of these manipulation plus dominance versus composure and intelligence,
takes willpower
takes
damage.
willpower damage. If I totally deplete his willpower, then a mortal becomes impaired, suffers a nervous breakdown or a psychotic break.
As a ghoul, he's technically a mortal.
Mm-hmm.
How many successes did you do? It was like 4?
It was 3.
3. Okay.
But this is a
3.
conversation where like it goes in rounds. I can continue throwing this pool and like wearing him down.
I think that you've succeeded. I think that you've worn down the willpower that he had. As a ghoul who constantly is like, "Mommy, give me drink," he doesn't have a ton of willpower.
Sure.
The thing is, I am serious when I say a mental breakdown for this guy doesn't look that different from what standard operating procedure looks.
Sure. It's more so that, I mean, you know, to put it in tactical terms, what I'm trying to do is render him useless to his master.
masters. Well, I think that what I will narrate then is that he suddenly becomes really kind of like vacant, staring off into space, giggling to himself, occasionally sort of like rubbing his bottom and crotch against the floor, drooling.
Becomes Holden, yeah.
Yeah, he just kind of generally
Right,
acts
but
more
but
like
how is
Holden.
he different though?
Hey, Tay, chickapay in the wind.
That's Nell. This is no. We can't bring Nell. Nell isn't in the world of darkness.
Oh God!
That doesn't happen. That doesn't happen.
Oh God! I'm sorry. I evoked the spell of nullification.
Nullification. Okay. So, you have neutralized this threat.
Great.
And if later Mel wants to throw him out a window, you can. But
he's completely useless.
let's leave him drooling on the floor for now and tell me, would you like to continue to explore this location or would you like to do something else?
I would love to find out where the main kind of administrative offices were and try to figure out essentially any paperwork. I'm trying to
I
figure
guess
out
what
what we could do.
what I don't
We need
understand.
proof to bring to the prince.
This is what I'm saying. What I don't understand is how are they able to make the poison at the lab if they don't have the formula? The formula must be in this building.
I'm glad you brought that up because I think that there is a misapprehension at work. The poison used on the rats is not the Red Lion formula. The Red Lion formula is an alchemical formula that purifies the blood of vampires. These guys also have created a super powerful rat poison that does aggravated damage to vampires.
I think what's important to do is to get a sample of this poison to bring to the prince.
Yes.
I feel like these are
yes.
things that if we want to build evidence after the fact, we might want to do that here.
Okay.
Great. Evidence. Yeah. And that's fine. And yeah, let's
You're easily able to do that.
Yeah.
get samples, photograph documents.
Just beyond Romero, in the hallway, there's a short corridor on this second level of the factory, and there are 2 doors. One, the door is halfway ajar, and it clearly leads into an office. The other door, heavy metal with one of those like little windows, thick windows in it, leads, and it is labeled to a room that is labeled lab.
Yeah, let me pop open that door.
Which one? The lab or the
Yeah.
office?
First, what I'd like to do is slip Bloomberg underneath the door into the room to see what's going on in that room, if I can.
In the lab?
Yeah.
Okay. Bloomberg squeezes. Bloomberg's kind of chubby for a rat. You know?
Hey.
He eats well.
He's a real Templeton.
Yeah, he is. Yeah, he does.
Eats well. He slides himself under, leaving a greasy mark, and then comes out a few minutes later and says, "Empty. Chemicals. Empty."
Interesting.
Feel free
Let me
to
try
look.
to pop open this door. So do larceny plus strength.
You test it, and it is open.
Oh, got it. I open the door.
You walk into a laboratory. This is a modern chemistry lab that has been outfitted with apparatus that do not look like they belong in a modern chemistry lab. There is like a weird old sort of glass containers that are connected with strange piping. Someone with an occult skill might be able to identify some of these things. One of the things that stands out to you is an old metal chalice. There's also some sort of strange oven or stove on the floor.
I take the chalice.
And may I roll occult?
You may.
I do have some of that. I think in the way that this is stuff Wes has gleaned from like research in libraries and the internet because it's cool.
Yeah, man.
And because he loves old horror movies.
Right. I mean, he was creating like a film based on Orlando, right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
3 successes.
3 successes. This is in the middle of a modern chemistry lab and a chemical factory, a alchemical laboratory. And you also see colored powders, mercury, the vessels I described, an alembic. The furnace is an athanor. And the metal chalice that Mel is currently holding is a crucible. These are all things for making alchemical concoctions. And I'll even say with your successes that you notice on a back wall a row of books on a shelf.
This is like something out of like the 17th century.
I know, it's like it's not looking good.
This is Tremere stuff for sure. I mean, an alembic flask, the spirit of Mercury, the spirit of Saturn.
Do you think that he would be moved to see that obviously there are kindred hands all over this process?
He might. I mean, this is the problem, Mel. The more I think about it, the more I think that if the prince is really that far gone to his addiction, he's an empty suit.
For now.
I think the way in is the Tremere's controlling New York from the shadows, and the rest of the clans have to form a power block to stand against them. If we could bring evidence of this level of corruption to the rest of the Camarilla.
Maybe that's what it is.
I will only ask evidence of what corruption? The Tremere are allowed to do alchemical experiments.
Are they allowed to use these chemical experiments to work with vampire hunters to kill the kindred of New York?
I'll be able
They are not.
Yeah.
That's what I was figuring, is that I could show to someone this track of it leads from the Tremere to the chemical company to the killing of kindred and the working with vampire hunters.
They're using the power to kill the Nosferatu. A threat to you is a threat to all of us.
To the rest of us.
And if they're using it to create an alchemical source of power that could make Mina Crandall the most powerful vampire in North America, then yeah, I'd say that would be a threat to the rest of the vampires. Does that sound reasonable?
That does sound reasonable.
Yeah.
Yeah, it sounds like a thing that would make the prince pretty angry if he knew.
Definitely.
And I feel like we just have to, that's kind of like, if we blow it all up, then maybe he'll finally see it.
Maybe. I go to grab some of those books, of course. Is there one that looks maybe more tantalizing than the others? Or?
Yeah, some of them look quite old and are wrapped in plastic.
I've popped those into my chrome messenger bag. Yeah.
Very good.
Well-
Janine, it sounded like you were going to say something.
Yeah, while they're in there, you said it was right next to an open office door.
Yeah, that's right.
Because I feel like if we're looking for receipts, if we're looking for proof, then we got to make sure that the vampire hunters are linked, and we know that the vampire hunters work at Knock, which is a subsection of Bullous. So I want to look through the office to see if I can find any proof in paperwork connecting the two places and connecting Bullous to the vampire hunters.
Yes. So, give me an intelligence plus finance roll.
Okay. I got 1 success and 1 skull.
Skulls only matter if you fail completely.
Okay, so okay.
You got 1 success. Here's the problem. They didn't put it in their books if they were giving the chemicals to the exterminators. But the exterminators did have these chemicals. So there is that connection, but you don't have a paper trail. You know what you do have, which is really, really kind of fucking irritating, is you have corporate documents that identify Martin Romero as the CEO of Stinson NYC.
Well, I'd like to take that information regardless.
Right. But where's the connection to Mina Crandall?
None. It's not about that. It's about we now have to make that connection. We now know where she is. And I think that's where we'll find it.
feel like we should blow up this lab in the meantime.
I was kind of thinking the same thing.
I kind of feel like, with the chemicals in here, we could figure out a way to blow this sky high.
Is there some kind of way to kind of dump all these chemicals?
Sure.
Or empty
You
the
were
vats?
using the vats earlier.
Yeah.
Is there anything we can do to sort of ruin the vats of chemicals?
Absolutely.
What can we do?
Let's see how this goes. Why don't you give me a wits plus larceny roll to completely dismantle this factory. But here's what I'll say. It's going to take some hours of work.
I would say that I'd also maybe snap some pictures of these documents, incriminating or not. The
Yeah.
scene of the alchemy lab.
On your
et
flip
cetera.
phone? On your BlackBerry?
On my SLR camera, get real.
Oh my God, I forget. He goes nowhere without it.
Yes.
I think that, yeah, let's go.
course, you
I'm
have
going to
your
roll
own
it tight. I know it's going to take some time, but we can't do anything because now we have to figure out, because it's about next steps and where we're going to go.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Give me a wits plus larceny roll.
Let me see what I got. 2 successes.
You want to blow it up or just break it all?
Break it all up.
Okay.
Just break
So, you just you turn up the pressure on all the vats. They all pop gaskets. You dump them all. The entire factory floor is just drowning in rat poison. It's pouring out the front door. You, of course, have a safe exit. I'm not going to double jeopardy you on rat poison anymore.
Thank you.
You would have thought that through. But if someone wanted to use this factory again, it would take weeks of cleanup and restoration. You have destroyed Bullous chemicals, but it took you several hours, and now you might have time to visit one other location before dawn. Or you could plan to rest and tackle the rest of the story after the next day. What are you thinking?
Well, one thing I was thinking is at the very end of the night, maybe what we could do is stake out Cavalry Cemetery and kind of see, now that Martin Romero is no longer going to go visit, maybe we'll see who are the people that he visits at Cavalry Cemetery. If they arrive to see him and he's not there, how will they react?
I mean, we know that that's where the Demon Brothers make their haven, or at least where they take their visitors.
So what, we just bring him there and just prop him up on a bench?
Or we stake out Minas.
The antique shop or the
library?
library?
Her home.
Her haven, according to Martin, was the Jefferson Market Library. It is a building that you may be familiar with as New York residents. It's in Greenwich Village, and it's this old building with a tower with a clock in it. But it is attached to a women's penitentiary that has been out of service since the 70s. In our world, it became a park. But in the world of darkness, they just left a big old abandoned prison in the middle of Greenwich Village.
You know, there's a part of me that thinks that we could park in that abandoned penitentiary without anybody knowing.
I was operating under the assumption that that's
They're
precisely
using
where
it.
she
yeah,
was.
that was exactly where she, I feel like we shouldn't go there right now. I mean,
Well, no, that's what I was saying. We just got, that's what was, whatever our steps are.
all right.
I came up with several ideas.
This is how the game works. You have to go through all your options.
Yeah.
What are you thinking? I mean, is it time to go and confront Mina Crandon?
I honestly think that we do need to come on a little bit harder before we, because I want to talk to my people. The bottom
Exactly.
people.
I think
When we come in and we make our move against them, I want to come in with some of my guys.
Okay. All right.
Yeah. Are you taking that chalice?
Yeah.
All right.
Yes.
why did you ask about that chalice?
It's a pretty thing.
Yeah, I'm taking it. You
Just
guys like this?
just doesn't seem like you.
Nah, it's just nice for me to have. Now, this is my cup.
Gonna cover it in slime?
Yeah.
Right. I'm down to look out, but maybe we could find like a building close by that we could hide out in while we watch.
Can I just get it? What exactly are we trying to see? We know that she's there.
Well, I want to see how many people are meeting up before we just waltz in there, just the three of us, and we're not able to do anything about it.
We have to set up our attack.
I mean, part of me wants to just more so take the attack to her minions. See if we can take care of the people who burned our haven down.
Yeah, I
Granted,
agree.
they did it at her bidding. Or maybe she just told them to get creative. But if I was going to strike at somebody, it would be them. I mean, who knows how far along she's gotten at unraveling whatever this formula is. Her position of power is too strong for us to just go kicking in her door right now.
Yeah.
Either way, I know that we got to regroup. All right? We can't just go right in there. I think that we need to go talk. We need to go talk to Naysmith. We need to go bring in everybody that we know that has been talking about all this shit. We got to come together.
I'm with Janine. Let's go talk to Naysmith.
Very good.
Yeah.
You want to go to Naysmith?
Yeah.
You show up at Naysmith's apartment, which is inside like the center of a building, so there's no sunlight. It's a building owned by New York University. You get up there, and I've described it before. It's mid-century bohemian with lots of jazz records. And he approaches and says, yes, come in.
Okay. The plot is, you might say, thickens.
Explain.
It's beginning to become understood by me. The precise political dynamics at play within the kindred of New York. The way that Mina and the Tremere are sort of running things from the shadows. The way that the Nosferatu, the Toreador, and ourselves are attempting to maintain a body of power as a counterbalance of sorts.
That is correct. That was the purpose of the truce.
Well, I don't think the truce is being adhered to by the other party. They are making plays to overcome whatever power we may tenuously hold through alchemical means. I will lay out one of the books from the laboratory.
I found this cup.
Yes, a crucible.
It's a cup.
Right. Let me look. And he's looking through the alchemical books, and he's like, these do not contain the red line formula. In fact, they don't necessarily seem related to the kindred at all. Mina seemed to want the film.
Right. Oh, yeah. It's a shame.
The film was destroyed, wasn't it?
Precisely. So we have that to thank that she
Wesley.
can't...
You did destroy the film.
Yes.
Yeah, you did, right?
You were there.
Yeah, I did it, but it is gone, right?
Everybody can roll a wits plus insight.
Everybody. Okay.
They're all
I have
standing
one
here.
die. I have no insight. I have one
I also have
wit.
some follow-up questions about this
You
movie's
may
effect on
roll
me.
a lie if you'd like.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you're lying about it.
Okay. I guess this would have to be... Could this be charisma plus subterfuge, or would it have to... I'm manipulating. It's manipulation plus subterfuge.
All right.
All right, let's get first Mel's one die.
Oh, you want me to do first?
Oh, wait, no,
Jesus.
first. I'm not doing it over again. That's my role.
Just pick a...
Okay, how did you do?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 successes.
Okay.
Cool.
Mel, let's see your one die.
I have a success.
And let's see Naysmith.
You piece of shit.
Naysmith only gets 2.
Great.
Let's
Well,
see
I
if-
can't... I cannot beat that.
Let's see how you do anyway.
2 successes.
You beat everyone but Janine. Janine, you're the only one that is sure Wes is lying.
So the question is now, do you spill the beans in public? No. No, it's... You all were there. You saw it happen.
Well, then there
I
is
actually
no danger of her coming into the formula.
I
Yeah,
don't
then
know if
it
I
seemed
did
as
see
though-
it
I think the
happen.
fact-
Did we watch it? You actually destroy it, though?
Threw it off a building, if memory serves.
I did. I destroyed it.
The
So you
point
just
is,
threw it off a building. That's it?
the point is that we can take comfort in the fact that she can't do it. But the fact remains that the attempt, Naysmith, the attempt, she's trying to absolutely solidify that power, and she's killing other vampires in the city.
How do you prove her attempt? How is she connected to the slaying of other kindred?
She tried to kill us.
Yes, and what is your proof?
The ghoul that she was manipulating, using as a liaison between the Stinson conglomerate, Knock Pest Control, Bullous Chemical.
Yeah, Martin Romero.
Yeah. This fellow was working with vampire hunters, Naysmith. Spraying poison down in the sewers and burning the Nosferatu.
This poison.
And you can make him testify to that in front of the sheriff?
Well, no, he's completely mind controlled by Mina.
I totally brilliantly fucked his mind forever, so he's useless to us.
This is very bad, Wesley.
Yeah, whoops.
Is there any way, I know you know more about this film, like, is there any way to find out, like, how would we know, like, if it still existed somewhere? Like, would there be a way of telling that, like, if maybe Mina doesn't have it, but maybe somebody else got it after we threw it off the roof?
My researchers said that it was purchased at a recent auction in Sotheby's. It was purchased by Alvin Mortsinger. He was the one who purchased it. And there were other items at the auction that were purchased by Crandon.
I have an interesting thought. What
What
if we
other-
put it back up for auction?
Well, but you've
What?
destroyed it. How would you do that?
A fake version of
Make a fake version like the fake grimoire.
Like the fake journal that we had before, which is why I was asking if we were going to get it back.
and we smoke them out.
Do you believe we have time to mount a fake auction?
I think you just seem as you just said that. Yeah, that's the thing that I thought about me as an
It
agent.
feels like there would
I
need
was
to
like
be
the-
promotion.
A lot of characters.
We would need to hide the trail between us and the auctioneer.
And
I
then
mean,
I'm
you
gonna
also
have to
could go.
make the thing.
You
and
could
then,
go to her antique shop.
I want to be
She's
honest,
got-
I am an expert at many fields of study, but auctioneering is not one. We would have to hire one of those men who talks very fast.
I got 10 over here. I got 20 over here. I got 20
Not
over
even-
here.
You have
to do it faster than that.
I'm mistaken. It's not even that type of auction.
It's the only link, the only human link that could have connected her to all this. And I wrecked his brain.
I mean, it was pretty good.
Absolutely fucking brilliant. And I punch a hole in his wall.
Okay. Are you going to fully frenzy?
I think I'm furious with myself.
Okay.
Yeah.
You've been on edge since you yelled at Mel at the end of the last episode. So you frenzy.
Mm-hmm.
And in order to not attack your friends or your sire, I'm going to need that willpower plus 1/3 of your humanity, which I think is 2 roll. So willpower plus 2, and we're talking about your remaining willpower if you've spent any.
Okay, well, power plus 2. No hunger in this roll, right? Or...
No hunger. This is just to see if you maintain control.
Okay, 3 successes.
3 successes. Okay, you don't hurt your coterie mates or your sire, but you are ripping his apartment to shreds. And he finally says, Wesley! Kneel! Hands behind your back! This was a first edition. And he pulls up kind of a ruined copy of like a Gore Vidal novel.
You know, honestly, I could probably put some of this back together.
Be quiet!
I'm sorry, that's a copy of Burr. That's a...
Look at what you've done. This is not the behavior of an ethical feeder. I gave you my book to read. I can see that you have not absorbed its precepts.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to do that.
I'm sorry.
You know I don't approve of hissing.
I just don't see how we can do anything to take her down. If I'm a fuck up.
Look, the important thing
working with a bunch of other fuck-ups? Hey! What are we doing?
Let's not do name calling, okay?
Thank you.
You're welcome. Now listen, the important thing is that there's absolutely no plausible way that she could ever get the formula from the film because it's definitely been destroyed.
Right.
Exactly. So then, I guess in the end, what are we even doing?
Maybe if you visited her haven, you could find more evidence.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. I'm so sorry. I'll find you another copy, I promise.
That's okay. That's all right. I understand. This is our struggle as nocturnal beings to master the beast inside of us. Would you all like to join me in a short meditation?
Actually, it sounds kind of nice. And sure.
All right.
Come into my room, but please take off your shoes.
Oh, I'm not wearing shoes.
Great. And then
This is just what my feet look like.
he's got those like Japanese mats laid out in a room.
Oh, wow.
And he's got this little trickling fountain.
That's nice.
And he sits down in front of it, in a meditative pose.
Yeah.
And he goes into a meditation. Would you like to join him?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
No, I would
What
not
would you
like
like
to
to do?
join him.
I would like to ask you, what are you thinking about the fact that you know Wes was lying?
Oh, I'm thinking a lot right now.
What are you thinking about?
I think that I'm starting to think that I definitely don't trust him. And I knew that I didn't trust him to begin with, but now I feel like my mind is reeling with if he did have it, did he give it to somebody or does he have it somewhere? And so I don't know which way to not trust him right now, which is why I'm not going to say anything, but I'm certainly not going to undergo any kind of meditation while this motherfucker is around because I want to have my wits about me.
So, are you waiting to act or are you waiting for some further information?
I'm waiting to get out of here so that I could possibly. So, in this world, like we all, obviously I have an apartment somewhere because you went back to your old apartment. Are we aware of the fact that each other has other places where we would?
Yeah,
keep
your
shit?
haven got burned down. Now,
Right.
the thing about the haven was it was secure, it had traps, there was no way sunlight could get in. Every night that you're spending in these sort of makeshift places, 0 haven dots, you are open to security breaches, dangers, sunlight, things like that. We've sort of glossed over that because that's not really what our story has been about. But in fact, yes, Wes has people in his herd that he can probably stay with. Mel has his Mala, whom he can take advantage of down in the sewers. And you definitely had an apartment that you maintained, and maybe you've just kind of hastily blacked out the windows,
That's why I think that. Oh, we can't use cell phones. Vampires can use cell phones?
They can't, and I was laughing so hard
so
that
much cell
Anise
phone.
was all over her cell phone. She's probably already been staked and left out for the sun because
Great, I love this.
Amarilla vampires are not supposed to use cell phones.
Okay. All right. So,
They can. Maybe you don't follow that rule. It's up to you.
because I feel like I probably at least have a work phone, and I would love to set up an appointment for some of my cleaners to go and clean Wes's other apartment during the day.
Okay. So to clean a space that Wes uses, right? It's not necessarily his apartment, but you know that he has spaces where he crashes. But do you know where those spaces are?
No, but I wonder if, during this meditation, how under are they? Or is it like meditation the way we all I'm meditating?
They're not that deep under.
Oh, okay.
Meditation is in fact about being conscious and present.
Because, there's you, and then there's the one that watches.
Exactly.
I just didn't know if it was like an extra level that I could look through Naysmith's shit.
Here's what
But
you could do. If there's some way to research Wes, you could find out where Wes is staying. Maybe you could get it through conversation with him, or maybe you could follow him and hope that he goes back to where he's been staying? I mean, he's going to have to eventually.
Eventually. Okay, I'm waiting my time. So right now, I'm going to sit and pretend to meditate, but I'm not meditating.
Okay, great. The meditation ends.
Wow.
The meditation is over.
I'm relaxed.
And it's getting close to dawn.
Naysmith, that was
it's time
very,
to go home.
very centering. Thank you. I feel in control of myself now.
The beast within is on its leash.
Yes.
Now, if you don't mind, I have plans to feed before morning. Darla? And this woman comes out and is like,
We'll leave you to your
We'll leave you enjoy.
yeah.
Enjoy. It's been nice.
namaste. And
No, you got to go.
yeah, we'll head out. Namaste. Yeah. It was like, so at this point, I feel like it's probably not too far till dawn. So
No, not at all.
So I think, like, all right, we'll reconvene and talk next steps. It might be that we need to search out Mina's Haven.
I think that we do.
Sorry if I feel like I haven't done you any favors, but at least we can take some comfort in the fact that she can't do her little ritual.
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's right. Honestly, I do feel better.
And
You've been thinking about it.
I walk off into the night.
Very good. Do you follow? Okay, let's first give our wits plus stealth roll.
Wits plus stealth. Boop, 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 boop. And then my 3.
Ooh, what a pool.
Yeah. All right, let's go. 2 successes.
All right, let's see this wits plus awareness roll.
2 successes.
Okay. You're aware Janine is following you. What do you do?
I just have, well, you like a little iPod. Do you see me kind of like have that in? It's in my like little messenger bag. I come to a pole where my fixed gear bicycle is locked up. I sort of take the chain off, wrap it around my waist.
Pull
you're
your
entering-
leg up, right? Is that what
I roll my right pant leg
Yeah.
up of my skinny jeans and
You're entering a studio apartment, right? That's,
Yeah,
that's
like-
where you're staying right
Yes,
now.
I-
And someone is letting you use it. Your touchstone.
that's right.
Jez Bruno.
I'm at Jez Bruno's, a studio, and I do mean studio. It's like a gallery space plus living space.
She comes walking out the door. She's got like running stuff on, right? She keeps in very good shape. She looks at you and she's like, "You're just getting home?"
You know how it is. Gotta burn the midnight oil. Working on a bunch of different projects.
Oh my God, did you hear what happened?
What happened?
Alvin Mortzinger.
What?
You know, he was hospitalized. But I mean like for like a place where like you go if you're having like, you know, issues.
Really? What happened?
He escaped. They don't know where he is.
Huh.
Isn't that wild?
Yeah, that's wild.
All right, gotta run.
Yeah. Your body is a temple. Gotta keep it looking good.
The sun is coming up.
I get inside, and I was aware of this file. I think if we can kind of hand wave, maybe it's a certain point dipped off and tried to and invisibilized myself on my bike ride.
Okay. Oh, you want to go back and say you invisibilized yourself?
I want to I want to shake my tail.
Let's see if you did it.
Okay. Because I was aware of
with invisibility. You did it.
Well,
He shook you.
that's
Then wait, I'd love
You
to
have sense the unseen.
bitch.
And then I use my sense the unseen.
I use my anti-force field laser to go through your force
But
field.
what you didn't know, what you didn't understand, is that I actually can see the supernaturally. Okay, so maybe I'm just trying to elude you, also eluding you with fucking reckless biking.
I'm fast, bitch.
You're fast as hell. Is this rolls, or do we just want to say you did it? I feel like it makes sense.
Oh, you scared? You
I don't
running
know.
scared?
She's got incredible speed.
You've got all this
and
stuff that
can
counteracts
see you
this
when
stuff.
you're invisible.
I think, yeah, you fucking see it. You see that little interaction with Jez. You see me walk into the studio apartment in the, let's say, Lower East Side, And
Sun's about to come up. What do you do in the moments before the sun comes up?
I go into a room, shut the divider door. The skylight is, of course, like spray painted over, curtain over it. And then I'm like, just like rifling through like fucking Evil Dead. Alucarda. Ken Russell's The Devil's French Cut. And then unspool. And I'm looking at Le Sang d'Able.
Yes. And it is intact. And it is here. And you only know one other person who's seen it all the way through. Alvin Mortsinger. And he's missing.
Yeah.
And we'll pick it up next time.